like 1,000 degrees and sick. My whole family is sick. I also just realized I've got my camera filming on my like windowsill, and there's like construction. They're redoing siding in our buildings. They probably think I'm filming them. Whoops. In any case, I have a book outlet order that arrived a couple days ago, and I've yet to dig into. And on that note, let's talk about how my mental health has not been great this week. So you might have noticed I did not vlog, or upload a vlog, I guess I should say, last week, even though I had a lot of events and a decent vlog. So this is just gonna roll into that because I've had a hard time caring about much of anything. I've been napping when the baby naps, and I only really read in the morning when I'm drinking coffee. But as of yesterday, I picked up Orange Volume 2. I kind of said, screw my TBR, because it's BingoAthon, and I should be reading Descendant of the Crane by Joan He and Warcross by Marie Lu, which I am. However, I'm only reading like a chapter a day, so it's going slowly. And it's not that they're not good, they are good. I'm just not motivated to pick them up. So I was like, you know what? That's usually when it's time to pick up a graphic novel. So I picked up a manga. And I really love Orange, so it helped because then I found Warcross, a digital copy online from the library. So now I'm trying to get as far into both of those books by Sunday. Is it over Sunday or is it over tomorrow on Saturday? Because today's Friday. Either way, I'm not gonna finish either book before the end of BingoAthon. But it'd be nice to get them done for Asianathon because I've only read 3 books this month, and it is now the 17th. So, Descendant of the Crane, this is just the dust jacket, but I'm on page like 88, which is 21%, and I've been reading it for like a while now. And then Warcross, I'm on chapter 2, and so far it's interesting, but like nothing really has happened. It just kind of gives you the backstory of the main character and why she's a bounty hunter, and just the very bare minimum about Warcross, the computer system itself, like a game system that this kid who's now 21 created when he was 13, and now he's like a billionaire. And it's giving me Ready Player One vibes a little bit, with a lot more diverse representation. Descendant of the Crane is very interesting. I like it so far. I'm struggling to follow it just a little bit, but that's because of my pacing in reading it. It has nothing to do with the storytelling. I love Joan He's writing so far. I think it's good. And I mean, especially for a debut novel. I keep forgetting it's debut. But I'm just not invested yet. And then last but not least, obviously I'm, I don't know, 10 to 15% through Orange Volume 2, the complete collection. And I really like it, which I expected because I really loved the first one. But if you've seen my previous content in which I read the first complete collection of Orange, it's got a lot of trigger warnings for suicide, suicidal ideation, depression, thinking that you're responsible for other people's mental health, that kind of thing, yada yada. Anyway, did I say the whole house is sick? The whole house is sick. Don't have kids, unless you like being sick. Let's see what I got. So technically I only bought 4 things, but one of those things is a 7-book series. And you probably guessed what it is. Oh Lord. And then I just added on a couple really inexpensive, like 2, almost less than $3 books from one of my favorite authors that I don't own enough of. We'll go with the series first, because no one's gonna be shocked. I don't know if I can get it out of the box. Ugh. Yeah, I went ahead and did that. So now I can put it on my shelf and read it eventually. I think I'm through to Queen of Shadows. In real life, I've read the first 4. That's pretty good. I didn't realize how much smaller Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn are, but I guess she did one of those split timelines, if I'm not mistaken. So like Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn both happen at the same time, but with different characters. I think that's how that goes. They just didn't really do the American covers well, did they? Other than that, picked up a couple of my favorite Christopher Moore books. So we have got The Lust Lizard of Melancholy Cove, as well as Practical Demon Keeping, and A Dirty Job, which for anyone that doesn't read Christopher Moore, A Dirty Job is the first book I read by him. that got me into him. So it's a personal favorite of mine, and the sequel came out like years after that, which is Blood-Sucking Fiends. Or wait, I lied. I looked at Blood-Sucking Fiends. Secondhand Souls. I'm a big Christopher Moore fan, and not a lot of people talk about him on here. In any case, that's it. I'm gonna tidy up the mess I just made and put the books on my shelf. And I might go read, but I'm not feeling so good, so I promise nothing. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully I have more updates that I can add in to last week's vlog besides just this one before the week's out. We'll see. I'm failing this month, guys. It's all right though. It happens. All right, bye. What's up, guys? It's Saturday. I finished Orange Volume 2. I gave it a 4-star. I really liked it, but I was a little bit peeved because the whole like last quarter at least of the book is not orange. It's a short story. It's like the first few issues of a completely different manga. So like the whole time that I thought I had way more to go, more storyline, it just ended. Again, it goes in line with the initial Orange Complete Collection Volume 1 in that trigger warnings heavily for depression and suicide, and the idea that you can change somebody's mental health and are responsible if you cannot. But I really enjoyed it. I think the first one was stronger. I really was in love with it and gave that a total 5-star, no questions asked, whereas this I gave it a 4-star. I think the end not having more to it as I expected / anticipated really threw me off. In any case, what I'm here to do right now is an unboxing, which is not something that I ever do because I don't spend money on subscription boxes when I can just get the book for a less expensive price. But this month I took a little gander at guessing what the book would be, and it's one that I had on my radar, and all of the bookish items are from books / fandoms that I consider myself a part of. So I was like, you know what, let's just do it this month, and that is the OWLCrate box. So if you do not want to be spoiled for this, I'm not going to do a whole other unboxing video, obviously, because one, I'm not a rep, and also I don't think anyone would watch if I just did a separate unboxing. So I'm going to open it here on the vlog, and if you want to skip ahead, I will put the time in which this is finished opening down below. Cool? Cool. Let's get into it. I can hear my kids listening to BTS downstairs. I've created monsters. My son's absolutely obsessed. When I went and saw them live, and I told him the next day that's where I'd gone, he was really upset that I didn't take him. I don't think that he would have been okay there, not just because of the weather, but because of his sensory needs due to his autism. I don't think a concert at a giant outdoor stadium is the place for him yet. Certainly not a pop concert of that magnitude. So anyway, let's see what we got here. I've never done an unboxing video, so here we go. Here is, I believe, the spoiler card. The art is very pretty. This is Epic Adventures. All right. First, we have a passport wallet. I'm wondering what I can use it for because I don't really travel, but this is the Hobbit inspired. I'm going on an adventure. Pretty cool. It's relatively, open it. It opens all the way. This could actually like be a wallet, honestly. There's like a coin section and card section and money section. Can you see? And then you tuck your phone right in the front, but that's cool. I like The Hobbit. We had just started watching the movie today. It's rainy, so it's kind of a movie day. Rainy again. If you hear thunder, don't be shocked. There's supposed to be a storm. I can't get the zip back up. We'll deal with that later. Ooh, very nice. This is a sleep mask. You see, this is a cord of mist and fury. It says, to the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered. I love sleep masks. When I take naps during the day, I wear one, but I just have a very plain one. How do I look? It's nice and snug, and it's very, like thick and plush. The one I have is quite thin, but it's black, but this actually does a better job. I can't see shit right now. I look real cool. I'm really excited about this one. So far, this is my favorite thing. Also because I love Court of Mist and Fury. Okay, now this is one that they did a sneak peek of, I assume, which is a pillowcase. We didn't get to see the actual design, and I do believe that it is a Darker Shade of Magic inspired. I'd rather die on an adventure than live standing still, V.E. Schwab, which is one of her like more famous quotes, I'd say, from the trilogy. You get the whole picture in there. Very cool. This is very Lila Bard inspired with the ships and Alucard. I really like that. It was not what I expected. Like, first they said the pillowcase, and I was thinking, you know, like an accent pillow, which I don't really have any use for. And then they said it'd be like a standard pillow, which they don't really do often. So I've pictured it being like very stiff and not as soft as this is. I have to be careful because my hair does dye pillows. Unshockingly, but very cool, very cool. We knew we were getting an enamel pin. This pin is a spoiler, so I will not show it yet. But let's see, what's this? Crate. Ah, this is the Neil Gaiman inspired item. We all know that I love Neil Gaiman. This is Stardust inspired. Ooh, and it's for water. Without our stories, we are incomplete. That's glass. Wow. With a little OWLCrate logo on the top. We've got, you can't really see it. There we go. Very nice. I'll have to be careful with this though, because my kids will shatter this. Very good. Drink your water. Dishwasher safe. Don't use with hot liquids. Designed with love by KDP Letters. That's very nice. I think that aside from the pin, I already see the book, and I was right. We'll get out the spoiler card for next month is Libraries of Wonders. I already have an idea of what the book is. I might get next month's too. Every June box will include exclusive coffee. Ooh, cool. I do drink coffee. I'm not a tea drinker, so I always enjoy when there's coffee. And okay, we have the book here. We'll go ahead and, oh, we got one sticker. I missed this. This is from Howl's Moving Castle. I wondered how frickin' cute will it. There we go. I love Howl's Moving Castle. I'm a Ghibli fan. That's super sweet. All right. Now, as for the pin, we'll get to it in a second. I'm going to open the book on up here. I've seen a lot of talk about this lately on Twitter, so all good things so far, and that is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Fazel. By Hafsa Fazel. I'm an asshole. I should have looked this up. I've heard nothing but good things. Ooh, it's not stamped, but it does have the engraving. And the difference is, I think the only difference is that the font on this is silver and on the regular it's gold. I don't think that's a huge difference. I might actually like the gold a little more, but hey, that's okay with me. Anyway, that's the book. I really dig it. Here's some character art. Zafira and Nasser. Very cool. And then, you know, the exclusive letter from the author, which I'll keep in the book. And it's signed. Perfect. Signed first edition, printed exclusively for OWLCrate. So very cool. I wanted this book in the first place, which is why when I saw all of the things all the fandoms that would have been included in the bookish items, I was like, you know what, let's do it. We haven't done OWLCrate subscription box since Eliza and Her Monsters, which was last summer sometime. And here's the pin. I didn't show you guys earlier because whatever. It says We Hunt the Flame, the light in the darkness. Very cool. So yeah, let's we don't have to really recap, but we got a Hobbit inspired passport carrier, a Court of Mist and Fury inspired sleep mask, a Darker Shade of Magic pillowcase, a We Hunt the Flame enamel pin, a Neil Gaiman Stardust glass water bottle, a Howl's Moving Castle sticker, and the book, obviously. I think that's it. There's an interview with the author, obviously. So this is gonna go on my TBR cart. I might get to it this month. I kind of want to read it while it's like super hyped, so we'll see. All right, that's it for me. I don't think my kids are listening to BTS anymore, which makes me sad because I'd like to hear it all. But what a great box. We'll see if I get the next one, and I'll do it in a vlog again instead of a separate video. But it is hot in here. I'm gonna turn my fan back on. I'm gonna go downstairs where it's a little bit cooler, and I'm gonna try and read a little bit more of Descendant of the Crane because I am really liking it now. I'm 120 pages in, which puts me just over a quarter through, which is way behind schedule, but hey, girls gotta do what you gotta do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. While my car takes forever to move my seat up, I figure I'd give you a quick update. I'm about to go out for sushi with a friend to my favorite vegan sushi place. Well, it's a sushi place that has vegan options. This is a weird angle for me. Anyway, I still have to film my TBR for the Panelathon, which starts tomorrow, which kind of sucks because I don't know if I'll be able to do it on time. Hopefully I can get it up by tomorrow. BingoAthon ended and I did not finish either of the books that I intended to, but I am 56% through Descendant of the Crane, and I'm like 15 or so percent through Warcross. I am enjoying both. I've just been really shitty about reading this week, but I'm picking back up on it, which is nice. So the weather, you can tell, is pretty crappy again, and that's kind of how it's been, so I've been kind of meh. And that's it. Next video clip you'll see is probably of sushi. I've got about a 45-minute drive ahead, if I'm lucky. Because even though I live in a very populated area that's very popular in my state, they don't really have a whole lot of vegan places, which I think is very silly and I hope changes. Okay, that's it for me. That's it for my reading update. Oh, my 1,000 Beginnings and Endings was, it expired. My library loan ran out and now I'm 4th in line for it. So I doubt I'll finish it this month, which is sad, but also I got 60% through, and when it comes in I'll finish all the short stories because I really, really liked it. I think it's averaging about a 4-star right now. That's it for me right now. I'm going to drive. Bye. Alright, so I'm finally gonna get a vlog up, which is, I think, 2 weeks in the making. So we're just gonna real quick go over what I read this past week and wrap it up. The only thing I did get taken care of during the BingoAthon wasn't even on my BingoAthon TBR, but here we are. I read Orange, the Complete Collection Volume 2. It looks like I still have a bookmark in it, but that's because this whole chunk is not part of the actual Orange story. This is. So I did finish that, and I did not read the short story on this end because once I was done with Orange, I needed some time to take it in, and I tried to start the short story, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. So, finished that. I think I gave it 4 stars. The first collection was like a total 5-star for me. This was not as great. I don't know. I think it could have been longer, and I think that's part of my problem. I expected more from it, and it just... I thought all this had storyline. So, not bad though, but it's the only thing I did finish. I also read about 18% of Warcross by Marie Lu, so I'm still working my way through that, even though Panelathon has started, because it's on my phone, so it's easy to carry around. I do intend to finish it, obviously, in May for the Asian Readathon. I am enjoying it so far. We're really just starting to get into the plot of it, though. And then Descendant of the Crane by Joan He. I I don't know, I think almost 60% of the way through. So I'll finish that this month too, but it's getting put aside for Panelathon. So that's my wrap up of the week. I didn't really finish anything except a manga, because something's better than nothing. I'm gonna get this uploaded, edited, hopefully get it up today. We'll see if I can do that, because I also have to put my Panelathon TBR up, which I'm editing right now. And that's it, I think. So hopefully this week is more successful, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Like if you've liked this video, subscribe if you're new here and want to see more content from me. All my social media links will be down below. You can catch me on Goodreads, Instagram, and Twitter. I hope you're having a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!